National Association of Educational Resources estimates that 25% of all students in 2012 were non-traditional. So they're telling us that P is equal to 0.25 if a sample of 850 students, so N is 850, is obtained, what is probably at least 180 students from non-traditional. So at least 180, we're saying X is equal to 180, and at least means it's shaded to the right. Okay, so that's the information they give us. Now we're going to go through our steps. Step 1. We want to find mu sub p hat, which is equal to P, which we said was 0.25. Then we want to find sigma sub p hat, which is square root of P times 1 minus P over N. So P times 1 minus P over N. So we got square root of 0.25 times 1 minus 0.25 divided by N, which was 850. So I got second x squared for the square root, 0.25, beginning parentheses, 1 minus 0.25, closing parentheses, divided by 850, enter. Now we don't want to round this at all, so we want to take it out to all the decimal places, 0.014852, 2131. And that's sigma sub p hat. Okay, step 2 says convert the value you're working with to a z-score. Now this requires us to have p hat. Sometimes these problems give you p hat. Instead of saying what's probability that at least 180, they say what's probability at least 23%. So they give you the p hat directly. This one doesn't, so we have to calculate it. P hat is equal to x over n. And x is 180 over n, which is 850. So p hat's going to equal to 180 divided by 850. 180 divided by 850. And I want to take it to all the decimal places. So 0.211 764 7059. Okay, now what we're wanting to do with that is wanting to calculate the z-score. By the way, the picture we have now, continuing up here, it looks like the same as what we had here, shade to the right, but instead of x equals down below there, we got p hat equals. So p hat is equal to 0.211 764 7059. Now we want to find the z-score, so z is equal to p hat minus mu sub p hat over sigma sub p hat. P hat is equal to 0.211 764 7059 minus mu sub p hat, which we said was 0.25, divided by sigma sub p hat, which is 0.01485222131. Now whenever you plug in something in your calculator, if you have more than a single number on top or bottom, you have to put parentheses around that part. So we're going to put parentheses around the numerator when we plug this one in. So we got z is equal to, beginning parentheses, 0.211 764 7059 2117647, okay, minus 0.25 closing parentheses divided by then 0.014 8522131. Now let me double check that. I have that right on the screen here. 8522131. And then press enter. And this we want to round to 2 decimal places. So we got negative 2.57. The reason why we round this 2 decimal places is because the tables in the normal distribution in the book are rounded 2 decimal places. So our answer comes closer. Still maybe a little bit off if you do it by hand. Okay, now our picture has changed. Instead of, it still looks exactly the same, but instead of there being a p hat underneath, we got a z underneath. Z is equal to negative 2.57. Now step 3. Plug in one of the following forms. This should shade to the right, so we're going to use the first form. So we're going to do normal CDF, and then we'll put in our low value, which is negative 2.57, our high value, which is E99, comma 0, comma 1. So do second vars, choose normal CDF, and then negative 2.57, comma E99, second comma for the E99, comma 0, comma 1, and then press enter. Then the 4 decimal places we get 0.9949, and that would be our answer. 0.9949. Okay, just double checking it.